Hello, hello, hello to all of my Aquariuses. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you today with your weekly reading. This is for July 7th through July 14th. Okay, we're 7-7. The number 7 denotes completeness and also perfection. That's both physically and also spiritually. Okay, Aquarius. So, what do we know about our Aquarius? Is the reason why I like to start out with my readings with the character traits for each astrological sign is because when planets are in retrograde, especially if it's your ruling planet, there could be a lot of things that people feel like they're being thrown out of whack. Meaning, but retrograde just simply means your ruling planet is moving forward. If it's attached to your astrological sign, your ruling planet is moving forward. It's just moving slow at a slower pace. Okay, you're gonna get there, but it's just at a slower pace. So we know the Aquariuses that are on the cusp, the Aquariuses that have Capricorn tendencies, Jupiter is in retrograde right now. So, I'm sorry, Saturn is in retrograde. Jupiter really is in retrograde, but the Aquariuses that are on the cusp are your ruling planet is Saturn and Uranus, okay, which is kind of quirky. But Saturn is the planet of responsibility and hard work ethic, right? And so Saturn being in retrograde right now until September 29th is going to affect my Capricorns, and then the Aquariuses that have the tendencies of the Capricorn, or the Aquariuses that are on the cusp, okay? And so that is the planet of time and karma. So right now for the Aquariuses that are on the cusp, this is karmic debts are being sorted out, and also blending the past with present and future. So Aquariuses that are on the cusp, I need you to really, really, really keep your vibrations high, right? Then also something else is happening for all of my Aquariuses is that Saturn is in Aquarius right now, right? So Saturn being in Aquarius is it's all about responsibility and hard work, the signs of hard work ethic, right? So again, you have a lot of things that are happening right now, right, Aquarius? So Aquarius is, what do we know about our Aquariuses? Aquariuses are very open-minded. You are humanitarians. You are creative. You're very free-spirited. You're intellectual. You're very progressive. You're independent, and you are original. So a lot of Aquariuses have a lot of original ideas, and people are like, I never saw it that way. Like I just never thought of it, because they're very creative. But they're also on that journey. They're an air sign, so they're continuously on that journey of intellect and power, right? And so each of the elements, if your sign falls in that element, you're on a continuous journey of something. So for instance, the water signs, which is the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, on their journey to creativity and emotions. Then you have the earth signs that's on their journey to money and wealth. That's the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then you have the air signs, which is the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That's your journey to intellect and power. And then you have the fire signs. That is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're on their journey to spirituality and actually taking action, right? So there's some, pay attention to all of that. So, but Saturn being in Aquarius right now, which is going to be in Aquarius until September 29th. Like I said, there's a lot of things happening right now. So, let's see, Aquarius, like the other fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, this Aquarius is the humanitarian sign. Saturn's qualities of trustworthiness and self-discipline are well placed. So as a Saturn Aquarian, you have a talent for dealing with people and appealing to the masses. So many of you achieve fame in both the entertainment world and politics because of this ability. Saturn in Aquarius enhances a rational and original mind. Remember I said a lot of Aquariuses are very original. Original mind, capable of learning and of studying. So like those with Saturn and other fixed signs such as Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, you're likely to encounter obstacles and difficulties early in life, but you tend to gain the wisdom and maturity that serve you very well as you get older. Okay, Aquarius, this is very, very important for you to know. And so you may have gone through a lot, like I said, like a lot of fixed signs early in life, and that is the Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. But actually, things work out for you very well later in life, and so I want you to keep that in mind. But we want to get into your reading, Aquarius, because, whew, like I said, this 7-7, and then the number 7 denoting the significance of the number 7, meaning completeness and perfection, that's both physically and spiritually. Some wonderful things are happening for some people, and I'm sure your cards are going to be just as awesome. So let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me some information for my Aquariuses, specifically in areas of power and intellect, specifically in areas of money and wealth, specifically in areas of taking action and spirituality and emotion, their emotions and creativity, in areas of love also. Are they going to be welcoming new love? Is this going to be renewed love of self? Is it new romantic love? Is it going to be blowing fresh winds on a romantic relationship they're currently in? What about family love? All those things. So any information that you have to share with me for my Aquariuses, we're ready. Let's go, Aquarius. All right. Okay, Aquarius. So the major arcana here is that you are thinking about a lot of things. This is the Virgo card, right? And so you're thinking about a lot of things, like you're on your own path and your own journey, okay, Aquarius? And like I said, you all are very open-minded. You are humanitarians. You are actually the humanitarian sign. And you are very, very self-disciplined. Now, what's interesting that I would pull this particular card for you is and I said, like, this is the Virgo sign, they're very grounded, very analytical, also very intellectual, like you all are, Aquarius, is that you're right now spending a lot of time introspection, and introversion also, like meaning that you are drawing your energy from within. You're illuminating from within. There's a fire that's been lit inside of you from within. You know that you have pure potential. You know you're inspired right now. And so you also know your power. This is the Sword card. This is the Air sign card. This is the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you have a lot of power, within. And so you being on your own path, not paying attention to anybody else's journey, you're making some decisions to remove yourself from some other people's lives. And you're saying, you know what, but you're not doing it in a malicious way. You're just saying, you know what, I need to be on my own journey for me. And so you're recognizing your pure potential, right? This light inside of you. You know your power. This is masculine, feminine energy, by the way. But you know your power, Aquarius, is, and that's wonderful. But you also are the picture of wealth and money. This is very, very, very important, okay? Because it may not be something that you were looking for, but it's something that you found when you decided to go in. That introspection, right? And so what's really, really important for you, Aquarius, is that you recognize your own power, right? You don't need to feed off of anybody else's power. Look at this, the Four of Swords. Even in rest, because you've been thinking a lot, this introspection, even in your rest position, you still have your sword in your hand because of things that have happened to you in the past. So you are powerful and wise enough at this point to know, even in a rest position, your mind is still going. You're thinking about a lot of things, exactly who to distance yourself from. So with the Aquarius, Aquariuses are deep thinkers and sometimes think too much, like overly think situations. But that's not a bad thing, especially because you're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's why you're spending time in this position, right? This is like the overall energy. You are spending time in this position, looking at yourself, not only looking at yourself in the mirror, but see how this person is kind of looking off, kind of, they're thinking about a lot of people and things in their lives that, okay, it's time to clean house. Because now you're really recognizing your own power. Your own power. You recognize your own power. And so this Wands energy is fire energy. There's been a spark lit inside of you that's shining very bright. This is also Wands energy. That Wands energy is the fire energy. That's that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this is you, vibrant and dynamic, but also very, very strong, open for love, right? So when I ask specifically about love, self-love, family love, romantic love, you're also very open to love, right? Because you recognize your own potential and your own power. That spark has been lit inside of you. It's a wonderful thing about being on your journey, your specific journey, and knowing exactly who you are, because you're in a happy place, Aquarius, and you will remove yourself from other people's lives that you recognize, listen, I'm just not on the same journey and path that they're on, and that's okay. That really is okay. I can move on. I can move on and still wish them the best. And because now I know my power, and when you recognize your power, that's the money is going to come by default. This is like the picture of wealth right here. This King of Pentacles, the picture of wealth. And so let's see. Yep. Yep. I'm not surprised. Yep. Okay, we have some more major arcanas. Let's pull these major arcanas out. All right. So we have the Fool card. This is your card. This is actually attached to Uranus, which is attached to the Aquarius. So there's a new beginning for you, a happy new beginning. Now, because you're on the edge here, and this is a pure, like I said, this pure potential, this power, because there's a pureness in this new beginning in which you recognized in you. Some people may see it as like reckless and like, don't you see that you're about to fall off a cliff? But no, this is a new beginning for you, and it's actually you're happy. You're actually carefree and free spirited in such a way, in a way that when other people look at you, they may say, okay, you're about to, why are you being so free spirited? Don't you see that you're on a cliff? But that's not how you see it. You see it as, no, I recognize my power now. I know who I am. I have pure potential in this area, right? Again, this Wands energy is that fire. That's your journey to spirituality and actually taking action. So you're in a really, really good space. And then also in terms of love, this could be self-love. This could be a new romantic love coming into your life. But it is love, love, love. And remember, when you love yourself, when you really love yourself in the truest form of love and the highest form of love, you're attracting love to you, but the right kind of love. And that's family love, that's a romantic love, and that's everything. But this is a true love of self, and it's a strong love for self. You're happy. You know why? This Lover's card is attached to the Gemini. Again, on that journey to power and intellect, right? Gemini is right there in that air sign. So it doesn't necessarily mean that Gemini is coming into your life, but it also just means that this is a mirror image of you. You really learn how to love yourself that deep, that it's just a mirror image of you. But also this Death card denotes that you had to get rid of some things in the past. All right, so somebody could have had Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart, because this Death card is specifically attached to Scorpio, right? And so we also know, like, in terms of planets being in retrograde, Pluto is in retrograde right now, which is attached to the ruling planet. Scorpio's ruling planet is is Pluto. So this for you is a time of transformation. It's a you know, it is for the Scorpio, it's really a time to reflect. And so because Pluto is the planet of transformation, and so it's time to, for them, it's time to really backtrack and create a space for reflection. But somebody had Scorpio in their chart, or they were in that water element, but specifically this is for the Scorpio. So Pluto is a planet of awesome power. Awesome power. So you had to cut some things out of your life, but you had to get into that transformative state of creating a space for yourself, a space of reflection. Okay, Aquarius, you had to get into that space. And so it actually is serving you very, very well, because look, during that time, you actually you invested in yourself. And an investment in yourself is sometimes, it looks like shedding tears, and those tears could be in this cistern that you're actually watering to make you stronger. But look at the fruits of your labor. This is a new beginning for you. This is why you're so happy. And people are like, I can't believe how happy I am. So what I don't necessarily see, if you're single, Aquarius, I don't necessarily see it necessarily as, you know, a new love per se. It's more of a new love of self, if anything. So that means you can actually attract new love because of the deep love you have for yourself. And look at this, Queen of Pentacles. This is very, very powerful, because you have a very and this is masculine, feminine energy, but you have these qualities. And by the way, the Pentacles card is attached to money. This is saying that you have, you know, the qualities of, you're very nourishing. Your heart is full of love, you know, like Earth Mother. That's what this is. And because you have that compassion, again, let me look at this, compassion for people, you have those emotions and that creativity. You have a love, the humanitarian. Again, I'm not surprised. It is attached to, again, all of this is attached to your money. If you're wondering if you're going to become wealthy because of this, the answer is yes. Wealthy and financially stable, because you have so much compassion for people, and that you really, really want to see people do well. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if you had Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, because you are specifically Pisces and Cancer, because so that could be your it could be your rising moon, it could be your midheaven, either Cancer or Pisces in your chart. But you have this such great love for humanitarian efforts and pushing mankind forward, that is actually serving you very, very well. But I'm telling you, it's a spark that was created inside of you that you recognize, wait a minute, hold on. I don't need to be on anybody else's path or journey except my journey that I'm on right now. And it feels so wonderful. But like I said, this right here, which is attached to Scorpio's ruling planet, which is Pluto, is that you creating space for yourself to transform into who you're becoming, because a light has been just like illuminated inside of you. But you're very vibrant, you're very strong, you're also inviting love, again, new love of self, which is going to help you to attract, you know, the love that, if that's your thing, Aquarius, if you want love in your life, you're open to receiving it. So you don't have to worry about attracting some people who don't have your best interest at heart, because the vibration that you're giving off, Aquarius, you're going to attract the exact kind of love, like that full love, that deep love, where you can have conversations with people that they'll know you're not joking around, that you can take it or leave it. Again, your journey is the power and intellect. You are swords, which is equates to the air signs. You'll cut somebody off in a heartbeat if they are not. This is what I'm saying. You know the power of your sword. You will cut somebody off in a heartbeat if it does not serve a higher purpose for you, right? So, but that person also has to know that you're such a humanitarian at heart that they have to be able to give you your space. They cannot be clingy or, attached, because that Pisces and that Cancer part of you cares so deeply and is so compassionate when it comes to people and moving mankind forward, that they cannot be the type of person that's just like, trying to stop you from where you're going. Let's see. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So hold on. Let's take some of these down for just a second. I want to let's put this over here. Yeah, so we know what's happening. I see what's happening. I'm telling you, Aquarius. So it's not like you're absolutely like looking for love. It's just that it could vary, because you have learned how to love yourself the way that you've learned how to love yourself. This new love is coming. So it could be like this newfound love that you have for yourself, because you now know your power, Aquarius. It's attracting people. Like so somebody could reach out to you, or you could feel like you want to reach out to somebody and just let them know that you care about them. You're just going to be, just in a place of like marriage, and you could be thinking more about, maybe marriage is a possibility. It could be a possibility. Some people could actually be receiving an engagement ring. You want to also like really, really pay attention. Like, I was gonna say pay attention to your physical appearance, but it's not like the overarching thing, like you need to, because you love yourself so much. You're putting energies into everything, every part of you. You're grooming, and Aquariuses, I've met some very beautiful Aquariuses, very handsome Aquariuses. So you're just like paying more attention to detail. Like, that's what this is. You're paying more attention to detail, and it's just attracting everything that you've wanted. But see, a lot of people think Aquariuses are just very aloof. A lot of times Aquariuses spend time by themselves, not only looking at themselves in the mirror, but they're in deep thought, and they're using their tears to water, invest in themselves to make themselves better, and look at the fruit that is producing. This is your Pentacles cards. This is your journey to money and wealth, right? And you're looking like the picture of wealth. But that's your journey, Aquarius. You are just like, you're all about serving mankind, moving mankind along, making them better, stronger, wiser, And so that's a beautiful thing. Look, self-worth. You are on fire. Like I said, this Ace of Wands is a fire card. You're on fire. You know who you are. You know your self-worth at this point. So you're not even thinking about, this is not even a jealousy thing when you walk out of people's lives. It is more or less like, I'm on this path, so let me just go ahead and be the best version of me. So there is no competition. I don't have any competition. My only competition is me. So I'm not going to create frustration and like drama in other people's lives. I can simply cut myself out of other people's lives. I can walk away and I can move on and be on my own journey and path and be fulfilled, because that's where my money is. That's where all of my happiness and peace are. That's where all of this is. All the things I've been asking, meditating and praying for, that's where that is. And so I am in a very, very good place. But again, a new romantic cycle begins. So don't be surprised, Aquarius, if you're on the giving end of giving somebody an engagement ring, or thinking about possibly opening your heart to marriage. Don't be surprised. A lot of things are happening right now, but I am so happy for you, because this is a new and exciting, illuminating journey for you. And you're just happy. You're just in a really, really good, peaceful place, and you are ushering in love because of that love that you have for yourself. See this rose quartz right here? This is the love crystal for forgiveness, forgiving other people, forgiving yourself. This is being more gentle and kind with yourself, but just being in that space, of just saying, you know what, I get it now. I get it. I completely get it. I'm just on this spiritual journey, and it just feels so wonderful, and it's making me look just, I look and feel dynamic and vibrant and just inviting love. It's something about when you really love yourself to the degree that you love yourself. It's not a cocky. It's not arrogant. It's just a state of being. Like, I know I love myself this deep, and so that's exactly what I'm attracting. I know my worth. See, self-worth. I know my worth. And this right here, when you know your worth, you're on fire, just like this red card. You're on fire. And what I'm saying in here is that I see the word gossip. So what I'm saying here, Aquarius, is that there will be people, because now you know your power and you're walking in it and you own it, that there will be people gossiping about you. But again, you don't let your vibrations get so low that you engage in that gossip, or you don't hurt them because they're trying, operative word is trying, to hurt you. For the Aquarius that's on the cusp, and your ruling planet, or one of your ruling planets, is Saturn, remember, it's a time of karma, and it's for time and karma. So you want to, where karmic debts are actually being sorted out right now. So just because people are gossiping about you, Aquarius, because of this wonderful journey that you're on, you keep your vibrations high. That means if you have to isolate. If you have to, there's the card. I had it. Okay. If you have to go into this mood of isolating and just celebrating your newfound illumination, the internal illumination, do it. Okay. Just reflect, because you have a reason to feel the way that you do, even in rest position, because people have been gossiping and talking about you because they don't understand this journey that you're on. And that's okay that they don't understand. It's not for them to understand, but just know everything that you wanted is here. Everything that you wanted is here. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. This again is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. This is from July 7th through July 14th. Remember, the number 7 is a number for completeness and perfection, both spiritually and physically. Okay, so some wonderful things are happening for you. Wonderful things are happening for you, Aquarius, and I want you to recognize that, and I want you to own it and step into it, because people don't see that your tears actually awarded this to you, for you to invest in yourself and step back and take that spiritual journey. But, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I am very, very excited for you, Aquarius, because you actually deserve it. You deserve all these wonderful things that are happening for you right now. Okay? Have a great week. Bye.